Yo, what's good, everybody? Mr. Holland Part 313. I know I'm a little late, but I want to discuss the past Wolverines game and Lions game. And I'm going to start off with the Wolverines. And I was, wow, Indiana. Indiana, yes, the fucking Hoosiers made that game a lot more interesting than it should have been. And considering the talent level that Michigan has and the talent level that they have, Michigan has obviously the better talent, but obviously the problem at quarterback is glaring at this point, and it's to the point where we are barely getting past Indiana. And teams like that, you know, that game should be over at halftime. But it took overtime to get the barely scrape past Indiana. You know what I'm saying? That if it wasn't for the defense, shit, that game could have went horribly wrong. But it's just the quarterback, man. For real, I have zero faith in O'Korn, and I have zero faith in Spade as well. I mean, I really don't know what's going on. This is very shocking, considering that Harbaugh is a quarterback coach. That's what he's known for, developing quarterbacks. But for whatever reason, it's just not worked out for the past couple of seasons with since Rudock left. And it's just been really, really bad. And consider how we look against Indiana, barely getting by, needing overtime to, prevail in that game. I really have. Listen, I'm a fan. Don't get me wrong, die hard. But just because I'm a fan does not mean I can't be a realist. And I'm just being a realist. Considering how bad we looked at Indiana, I can't see too many great things happening at Penn State. I mean, they are real confident right now, especially being a top 5 team. Not only that, they're even taking cheap shots at Flint, Michigan for whatever reason. Making fun of the water crisis that they had, which I think is totally classes and unnecessary. And not only that, have absolutely nothing to do with, the Wolverines. But, to make light of those people's, misfortunes is, show how classes they are. But for a team that got beat like 49-10 last season, they are really confident right now. And obviously looking at our quarterback situation, who wouldn't be? I mean, for real. I mean, it's pretty much going on all season where like bum ass teams. Not talking about Penn State, but bum ass teams like Cincinnati, we're like talking shit before the game. Pretty much guaranteeing wins and shit. Now, if coming to the big house at that, you know what I'm saying? When you got teams like Cincinnati guaranteeing wins coming to the big house, that lets you know that Michigan football is nowhere near where it needs to be right now. But with that being said, I still have faith in Harbaugh, man. Honestly, just being a realist, I don't expect much out of this season going forward because we're in Big Ten play, and it's pretty much Michigan versus everybody at this point. And with the way our quarterback situation look, the way our offensive line is playing, I don't think it's going to get a lot worse before it gets any better. And that's just being a realist, not being not a fan. But I think O'Korn is a bum. I think Spade is a bum. That's just my opinion, man. For real. I just don't see too many great things happening with those clowns. I really don't. That's some shit we really need to address probably next season. But other than that, I still wish them the best, and hopefully we can win as many games as possible. But we still got to go to Penn State. We still got to go to Wisconsin, and we still got Ohio State at the end of the game, at the end of the year, like every year. And they are beating the dog shit out of people. They beating people like we supposed to be beating people. Lesser teams. We shouldn't be struggling to get past no fucking Indiana. We shouldn't need no damn overtime to get past Indiana. The fucking Hoosier. And what the fuck is a Hoosier anyway? Somebody Google that shit. Tell me what that is. Because I've been wanting to know that shit for years. But anyway, man, it is what it is, man. Hopefully, like I said, we win as many games as possible. I do not expect no playoff appearance from us this year. I don't. I'm sorry. Not with the way we're playing. We're not playing playoff worthy football whatsoever. I mean, shit, if we get 10 games this year, I would be amazed. It's just not looking good for us this year. Expectations have not been met this year. Quarterback is a horrendous situation, and I think that's like Achilles heel is the quarterbacks, and that's just my take on it. But we got Penn State next, and I think it's gonna be pretty ugly. I think we just go out there and fight, man. Just fight like hell. We gonna be on the road in a hostile environment. Top 5 team, man. We struggling to get past bums. Now we got to play pretty much a playoff contender, in my opinion. And it's not going to be easy, especially with the way we're playing right now. So, and we can't just keep relying on defense, man. Offense has to step up and do something. These empty trips in the red zone, coming up with field goals all the damn time, that will get you beat real quick. And before you know it, the fucking game's going to be out of hand. Because Penn State can score. They have a running back who's out of this world. And it's going to be a rough game, man. Uphill battle, but hopefully we can make something happen. I don't really expect much, but I'm just being a realist, man. That's just the way it is. Now going to the Lions. Yeah, obviously the game that goes well is that we would like going against New Orleans. And I know right after the game, I went to my girl's house, and she pretty much twisted my arm to watch this terrible movie. What's that movie? Girls Trip. I have no fucking idea why that movie was so popular. That shit was just pure dog shit. I mean, honestly, I haven't seen a movie that bad that perpetuated every negative stereotype about black people since fucking Soul Plane. Yeah, it was that much fuckery and coonery in that shit. Why the fuck? Who finds this funny? How was this movie so damn popular? That make no sense at all, like, for real. Anyway, I digress. Talk about that dumb shit. Listen. Did we play well against New Orleans? No, we didn't. Did we fall short against Carolina? Yes, we did. But, man, listen. We 6 games into the season, man. We still got, 10 more to go. I'm not about to freak out. I'm not about to call people's jobs at week 6. What I like to do is look at a full body of work over the course of the entire season. Now, we missed the playoffs for whatever reason. Okay, then you could be upset. Obviously I'm upset with the way we have been playing, but it's not over, man. It could be a lot worse at this point. I think that we need we get healthy over this bye week. Hopefully Taylor Deck can come back. TJ Lang will be back. And Stafford was out there with a bunch of bums blocking for him. He could have better carry the ball, don't get me wrong, with those 2 boneheaded fumbles. I get that. But damn, man, it's only so much anybody can do when you got just a bunch of bitches blocking for you, a bunch of nobodies. This team pretty much pride themselves on investing in the offensive line. And if TJ Lang is gone, Taylor Decker is gone, I mean, that's huge, man. I mean, we already know Greg Robinson has been a bum since he's been playing. So you got him and you got TJ Lang's backup. It's just a mess, man. That's just the way it was. I'm not pretty much using that as an excuse, but it is a factor in terms of wins and losses. If we can't open up no running games, we can trade for all the running backs in the world. It doesn't matter who you have in the backfield. If they're not opening up no running lanes, if we're not run blocking, it does not matter. I still think we are good at running back. We need the guys up front. We need to win in the trenches first, but we start complaining about running backs, for real. Because we can't use the shit that we got. We can't use nobody else, honestly. That's just my take on it. So, my whole thing is everybody needs to calm down. I understand everybody's upset, especially my fellow Lions fans and, my bros in DVE. I get it, man. I feel the exact same way. But with that being said, we cannot give up 52 points on defense. That has nothing to do with TJ Lang. That has nothing to do with Taylor Decker. That's strictly on the defense. That is highly unacceptable. This is not fucking college. You are professional football players. And I don't give a fuck where you're playing. Rather it's at New Orleans or out there in the parking lot of the fucking Superdome. You do not give up 52 fucking points. Period. No excuse for that. Now I'm calling them out as well. And my whole thing is if Tara Austin wants to get a head coaching job, You know, which I hope he does, but at the same time, you can't have defenses giving up 52 fucking points. You gonna get looked over every fucking time, man. That's just the way it is. Ain't nobody gonna just give you no head coaching job just because. You have to earn that shit, and thus far, we have not done that. I mean, honestly. So, but at the same time, man, hopefully get healthy, man, over this bye week and just shake it off, man. It is what it is. We got rough patch, rough half, you know, first few part of the season, man. But I think we will bounce back, man. For real, for real. No need to panic, man. For real. Everybody just hang in there, because I'm going to do that. Let's look at a full body of work over the course of this season before we start to, you know, lose our damn minds, you know, to all my fellow fans out there. So, anyway, I want to give a quick take on that. The Lions and Wolverines. Shit. It's going to be ugly against Penn State, man. I hope God give a miracle we can pull that fucking game out. But anyway, Mr. Holland Part 313, and as always, shout out to my DVE, and please show my homeboys love. Go to videos, like, and subscribe. Great videos from everybody in DVE, man. For real, for real. You know, that's real talk. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here, Mr. Holland Part 313, and I get at y'all later.